Hello, everyone. It's Brown Girl Bella here, waiting for my counterparts, Foodie and April, to come on over. But today, you are here for a safe space of love. We don't have a person who's going to come up on stage today with us, but we thought since we got some viewer responses and some questions that we would do Ask the Fabs today. So today we're answering some viewers' questions, and some of them are a little risque. So we're going to answer the questions, and of course, you are invited to join us with your own opinions. But sit back, relax. Today is Ask the Fabs. So we're just waiting for Foodie and April to arrive. Hi, Fable Lily. Welcome in. Welcome in. Princess Lizzie, Authorine, Baby Girl Vibes. Thank you so much. Don't forget to thumbs us up. Hey, Miss New Orleans. Welcome in. Welcome in. Don't forget to thumbs us up. And if you can, share us out. Thank you so much. All right, here's April.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello, Authorine, Baby Girl Vibes, Lily, Orleans, Princess Lizzie. How are you guys doing today? Which I already know, because we just left each other.
Yes, I said today is Ask the Fabs.
Y'all don't ask me no crazy. If y'all have questions also in the chat, you can drop your questions. Don't ask me no crazy question, because y'all know I'm answering. Let me share us out. Now my phone want to go slow.
Uh-oh.
Computer going slow. Phone want to go slow. Like, okay, favorite. Lily, you say you have an important question. Go ahead, love.
Hi,
Positive pusher. Thank you for coming in. Thank you.
There he is. Foodie Squad.
There's Foodie. What that mouth do?
I am so over this computer.
Girl, don't even say that. Look, don't even worry about it.
Did y'all see that error message I kept getting? What was that?
Yeah, I saw that. That's what I was getting before when I was trying to get on the other day.
Like, what?
It's not your fault, but we can't help you.
Right. This is not your fault, but just try again.
Right.
I was so done.
All right. What's your question, baby girl?
Yes, Fable. What's your question? I love your name, by the way, Fable Lily.
Lily was in that gym today trying to work out. Can't do it.
Getting snatched.
While you're doing your question, Lily, do you have the questions, Bella?
I do.
Oh, hold on. Hey, everybody in the chat. Fable, Lily, Authorine, Lizzie Pooh, Miss Norlands, Positive Pusher. Hey, Pooh. Thank y'all for coming. I'm just taking my vitamins. That's why I got the camera on. I'm coming. Go ahead.
So the first question is, I'm in a long distance relationship. My boyfriend is going to come to meet me in a few days. I have to make up some excuse to my parents so that I can spend time with him. I even want to know, should I meet him so that the both of us, where I should meet him so that the both of us will be safe from my parents and relatives. Please give me suggestions. I need help.
Hold, please.
Well, how old am I? What mean?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Okay, I'm back. How old am I?
18.
How old is this boyfriend?
21.
You still live at home with mom and dad?
Yes, they still live at home.
What's the reason why? Do mom and dad not like this boyfriend? Are they upset about the age difference?
She doesn't say that part, but I'm guessing it's probably either the age difference or maybe a cultural difference.
Number one, for me, sneaking around never leads to anything good. You can go out there, you can get hurt, you can get worst case scenario, killed, murdered, whatever. It's always good to let mom and dad know where you are. If mom and dad has a problem with a boyfriend, maybe mom, dad, and boyfriend need to go out to a restaurant, not to the house now, because if you go to the house now, you know, I could put them hands on you, you know what I'm saying? Because you're in my house. So go to a restaurant or somewhere and sit down and talk and see what the problem is with parents and boyfriend. And if it's just the age difference, then you got to be mature about it and try to have that mature talk with mom and dad. But if it's something else that's a difference, then you need to understand and listen to what mom and dad are saying. Mom and dad done been through what you're trying to go through. So they got the shirt, the t-shirt, the drawers, the bra, the panties, the boxers, and everything else to wear from it. So we as women have to make better decisions, like listen sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to listen. And sometimes it helps you in the long run. You might not see it right now, but you might see it in the long run. And then you're like, damn, my mom and them was trying to tell me this, or my dad was trying to tell me this. And then shoulda, coulda, woulda, it's too late for that because you already done what you done.
I would tell anybody that's young, don't sneak around. I learned at a young age to bring your little friends around, your mama, your daddy, your cousins, your uncles, everybody. I got a lot of uncles on my dad's side, a lot of male cousins on both sides. And one thing they always said, they told me, they said, look, do not hide your boyfriend from us. Let us meet him. He said that when y'all had these little boyfriends, this is when stuff goes left. This is when you end up getting in abusive relationships and all this kind of stuff because because they are trying to pull you away from your family. If that man don't want to meet your family, that is red flag number one. I'm gonna tell you right now. If he does not want to meet your family and your friends, your cousins, whatever, that is red flag number one. And I can tell you and I've seen where even when I first started dating, my grandma said, clean your house because now you're courting. You know, back in the day, you used to call it courting. You courting your little fella, you want to keep your house clean. No, you met my family. And if you had a problem with me, my family, it was a no-go with us. But I tell you one thing, I was never in an abusive relationship. I had other cousins and friends who kept their boyfriends from their family. They ended up in abusive relationship. Most of these men, these abusers don't want to meet the uncle and the daddy. And they don't want to meet that because they scared of them. So I don't recommend hiding him or sneaking him anywhere. I know I was good and grown, and I would still bring him around. My dad came to town, and I was going out on a date. You don't think he met my dad? He met my daddy and my uncle and my mom. Yeah, come on in this house, meet him. My daddy in town. You're gonna meet him, or we ain't going out. And I ain't had to do that. I was in my 30s. I was in my 30s. I was good and grown, but you still met my dad and you met my uncle too. You know, so I don't recommend that at any age. Don't sneak. And if he got a problem with it, cut him.
Hello?
He got a problem. He got a problem with meeting the family, cut him off.
It's a reason why he got a problem. And he might not just be telling you, but I wouldn't sneak. Favor Lily came through with her question. She says it's a woman's thing. So I've been on depot shot for 5 years. My last injection was February. I stopped taking birth control shot ever since and haven't been back on my period. Hold on. Should I Should I wait another month? Again, she says, I'm not pregnant either. Favorite?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I will say for me, when I didn't take the Depo shot, but I was on birth control pills for a long time. And sometimes your body takes a little longer to get regulated, that the hormones and the pills and the whatever it is, injection, is still not in you. So it will take a while for your system to kind of reset itself. I would wait another month because you've been on it for 5 years. So you've already built up a lot of whatever was in that shot in your system, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's going to take a while for it to kind of wear off and for your cycle to return to normal again. I would wait another month, but I would also, check with my OBGYN and schedule an appointment.
I was on Depo for years. Um, I got pregnant with both my kids on Depo. But right after having my son, my body went haywire. I bled for like 6 months. And I never had that problem. But after I had my son, I bled for like 6 months, which led me up to having a hysterectomy. But your body tells you when your body needs a break. Your body tells you what your body needs. You just have to be willing to listen. If you have not been on it since February and you have not had your menstrual cycle yet, me personally, I would give my body a time to catch up and get itself cleaned out, if that makes sense. Because if I would have known then what I knew after having my baby, which that's what the doctor told me, that I needed to take a break from the Depo. So I was like, oh, hold on, I want no more kids. So let's just go ahead, burn, snip, dip, dot, whatever. I don't want no more kids. But after sitting there going through all that after having him, if I would have known that back then, I wouldn't have. I would have gave my body a rest from it.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about, you're putting something in your body that your body's not really made to take in.
True.
This is something that man made, and telling us that, oh, this prevents this and this prevent that. But every medication that you take always has a side effect on something else, or a side effect somewhere down the line. And I'm not saying, don't nobody go saying April said don't take medicine. That's not what April said. April said all medicine has a side effect for good and bad, whether it's
Right. She said she stopped taking the shots because it was making her sick, gaining weight, and her hair was falling out. Unfortunately, those are some of the side effects from the Depo shot, which is why I opted not to do it. But with all birth controls, there are some side effects. If you don't want to be pregnant, supplement with condoms. But I would give your body a month or so to kind of regulate and understand that medicine is now out of your system. And then if it's still not there after another month, then I'd make an appointment with my doctor.
And keep in mind, right, not medical advice at all. We are not medical professionals.
Right.
You're consult with your doctor. Don't just listen to us, because this is not any type of medical advice. This is more like our experiences.
Right.
What we went through.
Right. You are more than willing, and you are more than welcome to share this out, love. Anybody that's in here, you can share this out. Yes, please share it out so we can get more people in here. Yeah. I know you asked that question a while back, and never mind. Miss Orleans, I need some information to try to get surgery to get on my situation I am going through, because these doctors giving me these runarounds. I have had about 5 different doctors and no help. Miss Orleans, I had ovarian cysts. As a matter of fact, like I just said, I had a hysterectomy, but it was a partial hysterectomy. I still had my ovaries. And I don't even know how many years ago, I ended up just having a whole lot of pain on my left side. And I mean, it was hurting so freaking bad. I was just doubled over. So by the time I did get to the OBG doctor, I had a cyst that was the size of a 2-month-old baby. And it had wrapped itself around my fallopian tube on the left side. That when she went in, she said she had to dissect it. So she had to cut stuff out. Baby, if you're in as much pain as it is, if you got one opinion, two opinions, three opinions, and they're all telling you the same thing, you gotta suck it up and just go ahead and do it, because that is not something that's easy to go through. With that's like I've been having pains on my right side now, so now I'm thinking the same thing's going on my right side. You just have to get you that first opinion, second opinion, and go with it. I mean, unfortunately, doctors are humans just like us. They only know what they've been taught in school. If they don't surgically remove it or put you on the medicine to try to shrink it down and it don't shrink, then baby, I'm sorry, surgery might be the only other option you got.
Yeah. Hopefully they can go in laparoscopically. When they went in to check mine, one had disintegrated. So one was completely gone. So that was good. But I still have like 4 or 5 others that at the time were too small to really remove. But I'm thinking about getting them done, because not only do I have that, but I also suffer from fibroids. My mother and my grandmother suffered from them. And so I'm really leaning towards just getting it all done, because for me, it makes my stomach swell. So it looks like I'm pregnant, but I'm not. And I just want to, because now I'm working out and I'm, taking care of my body and really trying to get healthy again. But I feel like that is going to impede on my health, because that part won't go away unless I get that surgery.
Right.
And yeah, if it's small like that, the doctors don't want to do it, because again, the insurance probably won't cover it because it's not really medically important to do it. But the pain is real and you don't want to have that.
You really don't.
True.
Yeah.
Positive Pusher says, yes, April WYD. I took Depo shot and it definitely messed up my cycle. I bled for more than 6 months and my cycle was never the same. I also got a partial
hysterectomy.
Yeah. Doing Depo now, I don't know about everybody because I had a different experience with Depo. Depo, it didn't make me gain weight. It didn't take my hair out. It didn't do any of that. It actually gave me energy. Like I was very very energetic. The only thing that I do know that it did affect me was after I had my son, like right after I had him, like the first month, you're supposed to bleed, whatever. Your body's trying to catch itself back up. No, I was bleeding like heavy, heavy, heavy. Like I never had a period like that. And I've never cramped like that. And afterwards, that's when, I started having the fibroid cyst. So, just do your research, ladies, with the Depo, because I just seen Tony said also that Depo is not good for ladies of color. I did hear that. I have heard that before.
Oh, wow.
So make sure you do your research. When I say do your research, do your research. Don't just do research and be like, oh, this doctor, no, do your research, because I heard that the doctor that I went to after having my son and told him what was going on, that's when I found out that Depo was not a medicine for women of color. So do your research. Do your research. There's never too much research.
True.
Absolutely.
They only gave me birth control pills to take and told me I couldn't have surgery because of my body weight. Have they, Miss Orleans, have they given you anything to try to help you lose weight for the surgery? Because that is something else that if you are overweight, that doesn't matter if it's cyst, it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter what it is. If you are overweight, the doctor don't want to put you or themselves at risk of anything happening to you on the table. So they put you on birth control for what? To try to control the cyst. I don't know about that with Medicaid because I don't know, different states, different laws. But I do know it's like what Bella said. If the doctors don't code it right in the paperwork, then yes, insurance won't pay for it. It's got to be coded right. It has to be said like, okay, she's in a lot of pain, this, that, or another. This is why it's not an elective surgery. It is a
necessary procedure.
Surgery,
but necessary procedure. I think is how they code it.
So you need to talk to your doctors again. I mean, if you're in that much pain and what you say you are, one, put yourself on a liquid diet. Do it for a week and show them that you're serious about it. And lose 5 or 10 pounds and then say, okay, now I'm trying to show you that I am trying. Now I need your help with this. And most doctors will, but you got to make that first initiative because, nowadays they feel like us only want to come have surgery just for the medication, and is not true. Most Black people are afraid to have surgery. Back in the day, we were taught not to go do this and not to go do that. So that's just take that first initiative and start trying to lose weight yourself, then go back to them and see what they're saying. Right, positive pusher. It has to be medically necessary for them to code it right. Because after being in the medical field for years, you could put it could be, your number can be 22222.1, but what you need for insurance is 22222.2, and that one little half a number can throw the whole thing off, and insurance be like, nope, sorry, not doing it.
Hey, Pink Motivation. Hey, Pooh, thanks for coming. Hey, Angel, Miss Norland. I'm sorry I missed all of y'all when y'all first came in. Y'all, please keep in mind, none of this is medical advice. Still consult your doctor. Everybody's body is different, so what works for one may not work for the other. This is in no way medical advice at all. We are not doctors. Still, at the end of the day, talk to your physician. And if you don't feel like you're getting what you need from that doctor, it's okay to switch to another doctor.
Absolutely.
You got to take your own health into consideration. Don't worry about that doctor's feelings. If you don't feel like you're getting what you need from that doctor, find another one. Keep finding another one. I had to switch neurologists when it came to my MS. Because the first one was, me and him just died. We didn't vibe at all. So if you have to switch doctors, if you don't feel you and that doctor got a good rapport or you're getting what you need from that doctor, switch doctors. Do it now. Your health is number one, not that doctor's feelings, but you. Right. So switch doctors. If you think you're getting the runaround or you're not getting the answers or the help you need, switch doctors. Do that.
Go back up to Miss Orland's thing where she says, yes, birth control is supposed to help to shrink cysts, but everybody's different. Miss Orleans, how long have you been on this birth control to shrink these cysts? If you've been on it for 6 months to a year and you're still not getting any results, baby, you need another doctor. You need another opinion. You need something else, because if you've been on medication, they'll tell you that sometimes, God bless you. They'll tell you sometimes it takes a month to 3 months for the medicine to get in your system, whatever the case may be. If you've been on birth control for over 6 months and it ain't done anything, then you need to seek other medical profession. And when you go see another doctor, don't go in there trying to tell the doctor what his job is. Just tell him, hey, I'm having this problem. Yes, I have seen someone else before, but I want your opinion, blase, blase. Let him come up with his own determination. Don't go in there telling him what another doctor done said or this, that, or another, because doctors are conceited little and if they feel like you're trying to come in and tell them their job, they will brush you off. Sorry, but not sorry. I mean, that's just how they are. Crystal Christine says, wait, Bella, you clicking so picking
Oh,
fast.
sorry, go.
Depo is for women of color, but back when they were and still is racist doctors in the market was abusing medication on women of color. And that is so true. And that's why now, Crystal Christine, that's why they try to put it on us that we're the ones out here doing the opioid abuse. When you see more of them, you'll see them go out and spend $35 on a doggone Lord tab, and you're like, huh? You're gonna pay what? Girl, you crazy. So true. I have 4 or 5 different doctors. Wait, I have 4 or 5 different doctors, lady. Wait, I'm reading over here. You're
Yeah,
reading what you got.
yeah.
Lady,
Persons first. Ladies on the panel and in the chat, I suffer from massive fibroids on top of a tilted uterus, which you cause you to faint due to the pain. Okay. I did not know that I had a tilted uterus until 2, maybe 3 years ago. My doctor was like, because of the fibroids and the cysts. So they were like, oh well, they're doing the intravenous measuring, with the thing. And so she's like, oh wow, like, you have a severely tilted uterus. Did you have children? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, well, it's strange because with the way your uterus is, you would have been either infertile or not able to conceive because of the uterus being so tilted. And I was like, I didn't have any problems with a baby. Not a bit. Not a bit. So it's really strange how the body works because, again, apparently I've had this all my life and had babies, had other OBGYNs, never heard of it before in my life. And then when I went in for the cyst, they say, oh yeah, you have a severely tilted uterus. So you never know. You never know what's going on with your body. And that's why it's important that if you're not finding the right information, or if something doesn't sound right or feel right to you, it's okay to ask for a different opinion. It's okay to ask for several different opinions. It's your body. You be your own advocate. Okay, we're not doctors. We're not telling you what to do, but I would strongly suggest that you advocate for yourself. You do your own research, and then you look to see what doctor aligns with your thoughts and feelings about your own health care, and then decide what's best for you.
Right.
Yes, Pink Motivation. Thank you. Ms. Nolan says I have 4 or 5 different doctors, so it's the doctor in my state over a year.
Okay. Hey, Cola Poo.
Hey, Cola. Miss Orleans, I seen also that you said that you want to know more about what Foodie had, because they mentioned that.
You want to know about what? I'm sorry, I was sharing this.
You want to know about your stomach issues that you have.
Oh, are you talking about the gastroparesis?
Yeah.
Okay, so gastroparesis is basically when your stomach doesn't empty itself out like it should. You eat, you digest it, it goes into your stomach. Well, it's supposed to empty itself out, through the intestinal, do whatever it do. My food wasn't emptying itself out. What it was doing was staying lodged up at the top of my stomach. So my stomach, it was pushing up on my lungs, making it hard for me to breathe, number one. But then two, it was pushing my stomach out. So it looked like I was pregnant and I couldn't lose any weight. And I didn't know why I wasn't losing weight. Like all of a sudden I just started gaining weight but couldn't lose it. And I was like, what is going on? Why can't I lose weight? And I didn't know what was wrong with me. I went on all kind of diets, y'all. No joke. I went vegan for a whole month. We cleaned out our refrigerator. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I was buffering. We cleaned our refrigerator out, our house. We went vegan for a whole month. Do you not know a whole month of vegan? I only lost like 5 pounds. I was hot because I feel like I'm supposed to be skinny.
Right.
I see people go vegan for a week and drop weight.
Yep.
And my doctor kept trying to tell me something about my metabolic makeup. I was like, I don't even want to hear that, doc. I for real don't want to hear. I was hot. And so what they did was once I had an upper endoscopy done, and that's when they found it. And normally when you have these procedures, the doctor that does the procedure, you don't even see the doctor afterwards. When I woke up from that upper endoscopy, that surgeon was standing over top of me like this. He said, do you know your stomach don't empty itself out? I said, huh? He said, your stomach, he said, you had salmon and rice last night.
I'm sorry.
I said, how you know that? Because, I had to stop eating at a certain time. So I had ate that earlier in the day. So I ate that early in the afternoon. He said, it's still there.
Oh, wow.
He said, salmon and brown rice.
I wonder if I have that too.
He said, that's your problem. I mean, see what it was, the reason it took so long to catch it. And that's when he started asking me questions. And I said, yeah. I said, I will go through these phases where I can't eat a lot. I eat a little bit and I'm full. And then all of a sudden I have this massive bowel movement. And then I'm hungry, and I can eat up a lot. And then I go back to not being able a little bit. He said, so what it was happening over the years, at some point your stomach was emptying itself out. He said, now you're at the point where it's just not emptying itself out at all. And the food was starting to become toxic in my system. And it was so painful. I would go to the emergency room thinking I'm having an asthma attack. He said, it wasn't your asthma. He said, your stomach was pushing up on your lungs and my lungs were not expanding, when I breathe in and out. I had to literally sleep sitting up like this for months. If I laid down, I throw up. That's how sick I got. And so my pulmonologist, which is my asthma specialist, said, you're going to have this surgery. He said, I know you don't want to have surgery, but you're going to have surgery because you can't breathe at this point. And they told me, they was like, the only way at this point to correct the gastroparesis, because it was so far gone, is I had to have a gastric bypass. I said, what do you mean? Wow. I said, so I'm going to be skinny and I'm going to get skinny. I said, well, okay. I got a little excited. I said, are you serious? Because, up until that point, I thought gastric bypass and gastric sleeve was only for weight loss. They said, no, we use those surgeons for other things too. And so when I talked to him, I'm getting an echo. When I talked to him, I said, well, hold on. I'm echoing. Hold on, y'all. Make sure it ain't me. Okay, so when I asked them, I said, well, can I get the gastric sleeve? Because I heard everybody doing the gastric sleeve, and they said, no, you can't do the gastric sleeve. The only way to correct the gastroparesis is to do an actual bypass. He said, because we're going to have to close off that top part of your stomach so food will never go up there again. He said, we got to clean all that gunk out, close up that part of your stomach, and, of course, reroute your intestines so food would just automatically go to the bottom of your stomach and automatically just empty itself out. So you have to have the bypass in order to correct the paresis. And so I had to have it. I didn't want it, but even talking to my pulmonologist, he was like, at this point, Nicole, it's not about weight loss. He said, you need this gastric bypass to correct these other issues. He said, the weight loss is just a little icing on the cake. He said, but this is the reason why you need it. You don't need this for weight loss. You need this to correct this paresis. You can't even breathe good. You need, your lungs are not. He said, my lungs look small on the scan. When they scanned my x-ray, he said, your lungs look small. You should not have no small looking lungs. He said, your lungs are not expanding like they're supposed to. You can't breathe. And so I had to have that. And let me tell y'all something. This is a little off subject, but we as women got to do better when dealing with other women. The week of the surgery, they meet, the surgical nurse meets with everybody that's going to have the weight loss surgery that week. So it was a group of us in there. No joke, I ain't even trying to be funny. It looked like my 600-pound life up in there. If y'all ever seen that reality show, that show is probably about as accurate as it gets when the doctors deal with you. So I'm in here with these women, right? It was on the, you could bring your significant other, your husband, your whatever, your spouse if you want to. Only one person brought their spouse. Everybody else came solo. So, and Aaron asked me, did I want him to come? I said, you ain't got to come. We just, I didn't know what the big deal was, but one person brought their spouse, but they were from out of town, so that's why he was there. But so the surgical nurse, people in the medical field find certain things exciting. So they thought it was exciting that I needed to have the weight loss surgery for something other than weight loss. So the surgical nurse says, and Nicole here, she has to have the gastro bypass because she has something called gastroparesis. Because she asked me, could I tell him? And I said, yeah. She said, so look, guys, this thing helps something other than weight loss. Do you not know them women got real catty? Them women said, oh, so you don't need to lose weight. I said, that's not what she said. I said, I need to drop a few pounds. Clearly, you can see that, but that's not what she said. And in my mind, I was like, I don't want to act ugly up in this hospital. I don't want to cuss these people out, Lord. But we got to do better as women.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
There was no reason for them women to be that mean. They all instantly got mean. Like, gave me the up, down look and everything. Oh, so you don't need to lose weight. That ain't what she said. When I tell you that got catty, when the whole thing was over, the surgical nurse pulled me to the side and apologized. She said, she said, I'm so sorry. I did not expect that reaction. I said, neither did I. I said, it ain't your fault. I said, these women just catty. They just catty and mean for no reason. I said, I was 2 seconds for cussing everybody out up in your thing. I said, only reason I did that out of respect for you, because I know that wasn't your intent. I said, let me not act a fool up in this hospital. They got to call the security on me. But we got to do better as women with that, because clearly I need to lose weight. She was just saying this is another reason, another way the surgery helps.
Mm-hmm.
But when I tell y'all, it corrected the issue immediately. When I woke up from surgery and I was in my room, y'all, I'm talking about from the first time in months, I was able to lay down. We take so many things for granted. Never take for granted the little things. Being able to lay down, it corrected itself. So if anybody's having those symptoms, the pain, you can't breathe, your stomach is extended, you can't lose no weight, check it out. Ask a doctor. I personally go to a teaching hospital. I love teaching hospitals because they're going to find out what's wrong. They're not going to keep sending you home. They'll run all kind of tests on you. VCU will run all kind of tests on you until you find out what's wrong. I learned that from a little girl, my best friend. My high school best friend has sickle cell anemia. And so she went to a teaching hospital, VCU. And of course, she goes to teaching hospitals now. But they knew what to do for her. They would make sure they found out what to do for her. And so I would never go to a regular hospital. I will always go to a teaching hospital because they're going to always have specialists on deck and they're going to figure out what's wrong. That's another thing. Teaching hospitals help.
Hey, Essence of Sonia, how are you doing? Welcome in.
Hey, Sonia. Hey, Pooh.
Yeah. And sometimes it could be environmental too. Just know that also, Miss Norlands. Environmental, where you live, what's around you, what you're eating there.
Yeah, Lady C, they was messy. They acted ugly when she told them that. I could not believe.
Oh, thank you, Pink Moderation. Thanks.
Thanks, Pink. Thanks, Pooh. Pink, I'm gonna call you after this. Yeah, I couldn't.
Environmental, yeah.
That bull shrimp fried rolls. and neither work. Because really, it's all about your body. Everything don't work
Mm-hmm.
on everybody. That's the thing. Everything don't work on everybody. I had to have a myomectomy. I had to have a fibroid. My fibroid.
Read them cookies, Crystal.
If I laid on my stomach, I could feel it. And I didn't know what was wrong with me when I had MAD. You know who found my fibroid? My dermatologist. Because I would go to the emergency room, and the emergency room kept sending me home. He said, "It's not your asthma. What is going on?" And he did a CAT scan from head to toe, and then referred me to my OBGYN.
What's the next question, Bella?
I've been to 3 or 4 different doctors. It's a doctor here in this state. It's not me. I've been trying for 3 years now. This is crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
What's the next question on your list?
Oops, the chat skipped, so hang on. Let me go down. Right.
What's
Hi,
that?
Cola.
Girl, you is late. You gotta.
To stop the massive bleeding every month. I return white. Yeah, I actually became anemic because of it. So I totally get where you're going. Oh, good. Glad you got a new seat, Angel. Yeah, Crystal throwing down in that kitchen.
What's your next question, Bella, on the list?
You don't see anything in the chat? Okay. So the next question was, I was deceived by someone I always tried to help and considered a friend, a family friend too. It's fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me situation.
What's the question?
She was deceived by
She made
someone
herself
she
sick.
tried to help.
Sometimes look at her
So,
face. She did.
what should she do?
Cut them off.
Look at her face. Now text her and tell her to fix her face. You always texting me telling me to fix my face.
Cut them off. Cut them off.
Mm-hmm. I agree. That person has shown you that they're not a friend. They're not loyal to you. And so you don't need that kind of aggravation in your life. You really don't. And remember, people are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So maybe that person was in your life to teach you something or to move you past something to something else.
Yeah. Move, but cut them off. Now, in my younger years, I cut people off quick. My older years, I am willing to at least give you a chance. But then after that, I'm done. Look, she
ain't giving you no chance.
April ain't giving no chance.
April say cut them off. It ain't no second time. She be the one telling me, April, just give him a second time. And then we get burnt. And then I'd be like, Foodie, see? What's the next one, Bella?
Let's see. The next one is, I feel guilty about spending time in the house with my mom. She has asthma and she can't go out at all. I'm very careful not to bring COVID-19 into the house, but I feel resentful for not being able to go outside once in a while. What should I do?
Suck it up.
Wait, what? Wait, huh? She feels guilty for spending time with her mom?
Yes, because so much time because she has asthma and she can't go anywhere, but she wants to go out.
Go out for what? What do you need to go out for? If you got everything at home, stay at home.
You're not even talking about your life. You're talking about your mother's life. You talking it's 2 lives at jeopardy. You going out and being around a bunch of people, not just your mother's, but your own life. And let me tell you something right now. If you go out somewhere and you come in contact with it, and you might be asymptomatic, and you go and bring it to your mom, and then your mom don't make it, you're gonna have to deal with that guilt for the rest of your life. And I trust you, that's gonna be far worse then have whatever you feeling right now. Trust me.
Talking about you got to go outside, girl. You better open the window up and look out that window and say, "Ooh, that's what outside looks like."
It's gonna be far worse if you go out here and then you turn around and give it to your mom. You ain't gonna get past that. You're not gonna get past that. I'm gonna tell you, I promise you, you're not gonna get past that. That guilt is gonna eat you from the inside up if you do that. You ain't got but one mother.
Thank you. And the outside world is not that important. Girl, bye. All right, next.
Foodie, are you feeling better?
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. You know, I did what the doctor said. I rested. I took my medicine. Y'all noticed all last week, y'all didn't see me. I didn't go live. I didn't do nothing last week. And I do. The pain I feel right now is very minimal. Like I can deal with this pain. I'm used to it. So the little pain that I feel right now is I'm good. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. There goes Sonya Pooh.
Yes, they were messy and full of drama, but glory to God, you got what you needed. Absolutely. Hello, chat.
A bunch of booger woods. I don't know to be acting mess.
And yes, we talk our next breath. We take our next breath for granted, but if God say no more breath, my God, we must always be thankful. Absolutely. Absolutely. More hellos. The group said she needs to suck it up because there's going to come a time where she's going to want to have her mother there. I'm sorry. I'm just listening. No. This is what we want. We want you guys to weigh in as well.
That's what I said, baby.
Listen, baby girl, there's something to that, because where I live, we all have like our own little, plot of land where we can like do whatever we want with it. And some people are now taking to gardening. So when I go to walk Brooklyn, I see people like planting flowers, and they are watering their plants and doing it. And they're finding that it's very therapeutic for them to actually, be doing something, especially the older people. They're like, I feel like I'm being productive now by doing this, by gardening. So, I mean, if that's, something that you're interested in to kind of take your mind off of everything that's going on, I say, why not? If you can do it, you can start like a little thing and put it in the windowsill. You can do that. Yeah, you're so blessed to still have your mom. I wish I could be stuck in the house with my mom. She passed when I was 7. Please don't take it for granted. Yeah. My question is, honest question, do you trust this vaccine when they're going to make it?
You never trust the first vaccine that they come out with anyways, because it's just a trial and error period. I mean, they don't really know what they're making. It's
let me tell you something about vaccines, and this is why I love my team of doctors. Years ago, I stopped taking all vaccines. My pulmonologist said, don't you take a flu vaccine, don't take another pneumonia vaccine, do not take any vaccines. He said, I will issue the vaccine when I feel it's safe for you to take it. Because, the vaccine contains part of whatever the virus is. I guess they help build up your immune system or whatever. But when my pulmonologist told me that, I ain't took no vaccine since my 20s. I've been stopped taking vaccines. Every time they say, do you want a flu vaccine? No. I ain't caught no flu. You build your immune system up naturally. When that doctor told me that, I ain't took no vaccines. He said, if I feel it's safe for you to take the vaccine, I'll administer it. Because what will happen is I might end up having a severe asthma attack behind it if I'm allergic to it. It's just too much risk involved. I ain't trusting it.
Right. Ms. Nolan said no vaccines. Lacey wants to say yes, positive pusher to have your mother is such a blessing. She never takes the flu vaccine. Saying hi. Right, build your immune system naturally.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I had one when I was a baby. After that, I've never took one. Okay. All right, let's see the next question. Okay. I wake up every day at 8 a.m. and go to bed at 3 a.m. I'm sleepy the whole day and don't feel like doing anything. I have such anxiety during the day. How can I relax and calm down?
Drink a glass of wine.
True.
Yeah.
If you don't drink, you can take melatonin, I think, is a herbal supplement that will help you sleep.
I think St. John Warts too. I know melatonin.
Maybe Angelus says she's cool on the vaccine.
Yeah, I ain't fooling with it.
Let's see. Excuse me. Russell says she lost her mom at 16. Baby girl vibes says my mother is 95 years old. I have to take care of her when she feels like she's getting cooped up in the house. Come on, mom, let's go outside and repot this plant. She put her mask on and her gloves. Yeah,
Yes.
there you go. Ain't nothing to that, and there's nothing outside I can't get from my mom. Yep, at home. Yep, absolutely. Melatonin, yes, that's a natural supplement to help you sleep. I was thinking about taking that myself. Because as you can see, I'm yawning now, but that's because I'm hungry.
You're yarning because you're hungry?
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing, but when I'm hungry, I yawn.
Yeah, St. John Warts is another one.
Okay.
St. John Warts have what mood, like if you're depressed or anxious or whatever, it to relax you. And ultimately that helps you fall asleep. So that's another one. I thought so.
Okay. All right. Well, here's one that I was going to save for Bella After Dark, but it's the tamer ones of the ones that I have. I'm a 24-year-old guy, and I don't have the biggest penis. It's 3.5 inches erect.
What?
Never had a girlfriend, so I don't know.
Wait, is what? It's what?
I'm a 24-year-old guy, and I don't have the biggest penis. It's 3.5 inches erect.
Baby, you need to go to the doctor.
Go ahead.
Never had a girlfriend, so I can't know if that's a deal breaker. Will women leave me because of it?
I don't know.
Every time my ex-husband used to say that. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but yeah, when I get hungry, I start yawning.
I don't know what.
The chat is like, Lord have mercy.
I'm sure, but look, I'm sure. Look, I'm sure there's some support groups out there for that. I suggest you join a support group for Little Penises of America or something. It gotta be some Little Penis Unite, Little Penis of America, Little Penises We Are, or something. It gotta be. Facebook is full of groups. I'm sure it's a group out there for Little Penises. I suggest you join a support group. We can't help you with that, boo.
Well, I will say that there are other things that he can do if his member is not pleasing to the girl. There are other forms of having sex that he could use to fulfill a girlfriend. He's never had one, so he needs to explore other options.
He need a penis pump, and he need to just go ahead and get him some pills to make it grow. Okay, that's just point blank and simple, sweetie. April's not gonna sugarcoat it with you, baby. Okay,
Lion came out the bushes for that one.
Go to my Bedroom Candy website. Get you a strap on or something. I don't know what it says.
I say pray, crying. Oh my God, stop. Y'all ain't right. You laughing out loud. Oh my
Lying.
God. He got it lying.
I don't know what woman is going to deal with that, but with how the medical field is now, you can get you a big giant
Hello?
that work and everything out of it. You better go ahead on and put some money to it.
And you never know. There may be someone out there just for him.
Shantira said, why do I always walk into some stuff? Shantira,
listen, when the three of us are on a panel, you never know what you're going to get.
These viewers question. Now, what I suggest still getting with a support group just for your mental state, because I know this is affecting you mentally.
And I don't even know who he is, so therefore, Jesus.
I bet
you might find someone that likes it. I know someone that prefers smaller. Now, I don't know what's wrong with her, but hey. Got it. Lion says, look, y'all, he has to change his diet, to be honest. See? That's coming from a male. It could be something with his diet.
Okay, but coming from a woman, no, ma'am. Nobody's fixing to put up with that. I mean, come on. You could go get a penis pump. You can go to the doctor. You can. Next question.
Dang, it's rough out here. It's hard out here for a little pimp.
Notice what you said. A little pimp.
Little pimp. All right, chat's moving. It all has to do with what he's eating.
Mm-hmm. We said that earlier. Now, next question.
Back in the shadows for him. Straighten your face, April. Lady C. Russell said.
I cannot. Because I'm still blown that it's 3.5 inches.
Next question. Yeah, she's like, next question, please. She's a mess. I'm just saying. I ain't do nothing. Hey, G Free.
Hey, G.
Hey, G.
Oh, Mama Dad,
Hey,
don't
Mama
you do it. Right. So what does he need to eat? Does he need to eat more protein?
Hey, y'all. I did not tell y'all it's groups out here. Small penis support group. It's 648 members in this group right now. Then there's another one, National Small Penis Association. Didn't I tell you? Get people out here. You not by yourself, bro. Get with them.
Oh, okay. So here's another question that is kind of tame.
Mama Dale, I'm definitely not with it. Next question, please.
I ain't with it either, but the man need help.
Okay. And he better go to a doctor. All right, I done told him to get a penis pump. Just pump that mug up every single day, 3 and 4 times. That's it, about 5 minutes.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told Mama Dell. When the three of us are up here, you never know what's gonna go down. So this is Ask the FABs. FAB stands for Foodie, April, and Bella. And we got some anonymous questions from viewers. And so we are on here answering them. And you in the gallery are welcome to join in and answer them as well.
She should have never asked that question right there. She should have just let that one stay where it was.
All right. Thanks. Angel, y'all killing me. Okay, here's another question, totally on the opposite spectrum.
Okay.
So here we go. Oh, wait. Okay. I was dancing with a coworker, so obviously this was a while back. But I was dancing with a coworker and felt his groin get really hard. I told him I didn't. However, now all I can think about is how large it is and how much I want to grab it. I remember not liking him at all when we first met. He was cocky and a smooth talker, very confident, but over the months he has grown on me and he makes me laugh and teases me. He can be a little dorky, which turns me on. Okay, I want him to have sex with me soon.
So what she want? Friends with benefits? Is that what she?
So what advice can we give her? She felt it, and now she can't stop thinking about it. So
Go forward.
what should she do?
You know my motto: if you want it, go for it.
Yeah, go forward. I can't now. If he turn you down, that's on you. That's a
And don't be upset is just because it's big and it ain't worth nothing or he a lazy. Just you went for it.
Right. Now remember, there could be, two opposite sides of the spectrum. We have one guy who's has a small penis and, maybe he's good at other things. And then there's a guy with a larger penis who doesn't know what to do. So, I mean, you can have that too. Miss Nolan says she came from a small penis years ago when she was younger, so size doesn't matter. But she'd rather bigger. Size doesn't matter, but you'd rather bigger.
So size does matter.
I gotcha. Does size matter, ladies? And I guess it does for you, April.
size matters.
Size matters.
Size matters. I mean, it matters.
Okay. Well, I mean, it has to have some kind of girth to it, I think, for me. But I don't think like size is like a big deal. If you know what you're doing,
yes, it do.
You can make it happen if you know what you're doing.
Take Lady C down. Take Lady C down.
I knew she was coming. The way she leaned up in that chair.
No, cut it out so they can see me. Cut it off.
Oh.
Girl, look, hold on. Put y'all thing up here like this. Now, don't nobody want no knuckle dick because it's gonna feel just like this. That's far as it's gonna go. Now, how you feeling that? I don't care how big it is. It could be fat, but if it's little,
I said it has to have some kind of weight to it.
No, it has to have some link.
It's got to have link, baby.
It has to have some link. Okay, this a little knuckle dick. It got all the girth in the world, right? It's just
not really
fat and stumpy.
Okay, so
you still got this as far as it's going. And this is how it's gonna feel. You hold y'all arm up and do y'all knuckle like this. You gonna be irritated. Cause this is how it's gonna feel. Do it. You gonna be irritated.
Don't make me do it.
Fat knuckle.
Don't do up a banana.
Don't set these people up. Next thing you know, they cussing. I'm
with you.
That's what it sounds like, Foodie. Fable Lily is hollering. Don't you put up a pineapple?
Get you put up some cucumber. It is too much going on there. We in 2020. He can get a whole new penis.
Sure can.
Lord. All right.
If he can spend his money on Jordans, J's, whatever you call them, he can spend his money on a good penis.
He can go buy a penis start it out.
And I know the doctor probably put you on a payment plan. I don't even want to hear it.
Oh my God. Well, those were all the questions that we could say in daytime. Does anybody else have any questions? We're an hour and 4 minutes in.
Mm-hmm. Did the chat have any questions? I ain't seen
I didn't see anything. Ms. Nolan said most women using they fisting, so you don't want to be with no walls at all.
I met a girl. Oh, I ain't doing that. That's too much.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's when they stick their whole fit.
I know what it is. I'm just saying, what the?
I don't think we was made to be doing all that. See, that's when I think people just taking stuff too far.
That's too much.
I'm not doing it.
That's too much.
I'm not doing it. You got me and you messing stuff up. You messing your walls and stuff up. I know that's not healthy. And then if something go wrong, how you gonna explain that to the ER doctor? You got to go to the emergency room. How you gonna explain that to the doctor? What you gonna tell them? You're gonna have to tell them the truth in order for them to fix you correctly.
Don't let your will run you.
What?
Oh, new acronym, PPP, payment plan penis. Oh my God. Y'all are a mess. G-free, what? Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen. Awesome. You want, yeah, like just enough. Just enough. Yeah.
Well, Christine, you know that 3.5 is not fixing it just enough.
I didn't say the 3.5 was just enough.
That 3.5.
Nobody going nowhere with that.
The 3.5.
I mean, that's like a baby.
They can turn to.
Yeah, it's like a baby.
It's a little baby one, and I get it, but you got to check this man's mental health. We don't want to just talk about him and not give him no places where he can get some support.
Right. I mean, I heard that, you know, if men take that, oh gosh, the thing that they use to build up body muscle,
testosterone
shots, that can shrink it.
Yeah, but listen to change your diet. You probably need to change your diet too anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure.
A pinky finger. Yeah. Like
poor baby.
Steroids. That's what I was looking for. Yes, steroids will make your member shrink.
Well, it seemed like he's been having this all his life. Don't seem like it is something that just started.
Maybe he was born that way, but he should have talked to his doctor before 24.
But look, and he probably was born that way. Look, favor ain't fair. You know, everybody ain't born with the big one. But what I'm saying is, the way it's 2020 now, you can get you a big boy. You ain't
Penis
got
pump, pill, cream. Sir, if you're watching, if you're listening, just consult a doctor or go to your nearest sex store, buy you a penis pump, put it on there, pump it up, let it sit there for a little while, get the blood circulating in there. Maybe.
But I mean, it's 3.5. It's almost got to be double or almost double the size for it to have any kind of effect. And even 6 is not great.
That's why.
Oh Lord, need to go to a doctor. They can't pump it up that much. Start a GoFundMe. No, it's 3.5 erect, so porn ain't gonna cut it. He need a doctor.
He need a doctor. I told you, he need a whole new one.
He needs a doctor or a new food plan per
Forget the food plan. He needs just a whole new thing. I mean,
at 3.5, just start over. Just get you a new one.
Is this a real man or is it?
It's a real man. It's a real man. This really happens.
Bless your little heart. Bless your little heart. That's all I can
I'm
say.
serious. There's women who have got the implants paid for with GoFundMe. Oh wow.
Wow, really?
3.5. Now that's a buttery. Yeah.
That is some.
Night Bright.
Right.
You on timeout.
That is somebody.
You have been cutting up lately.
You are cutting up.
All the way cutting up. You told that girl last night she was on some buttery bullcorn. You in here telling that man he on some buttery bullcorn with this 3.5. You're on timeout, Night Bright.
All right, ladies. Anything else?
You took us out with that last question. Everybody is out with that.
I don't even know what to say.
Tony's laughing. She said, "Oh my God."
I mean, you done took everybody out with that. I mean, you said that was full erected, and girl, my fingernail is
I'm
longer than
only reading what I was saying. What you want me to do? See, that's when you throw out these castanets. Hey, anybody want to send me questions?
I don't even
You
know.
never know what you're gonna get.
I don't know either, Foodie.
That's a 2-piece leg and a thigh.
People use that GoFundMe for anything.
For real. $2.99.
I'm gonna say if somebody done set up a GoFundMe to get implants, I'm gonna send me one up to give me a new MacBook. Shoot. They tripping.
She said a new MacBook. I got a story for y'all about that.
Oh, story time.
Not on here.
Oh. All right, y'all got to go.
I'm still shocked at Foodie face. Foodie face, when you said that, Foodie said, you came up to that camera. And y'all know about I be
knuckle. She been dying to show that damn knuckle.
Foodie said, take that down. They gotta see me.
That's it. I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna be irritated. Any woman who say, "Well, I love him," you know, I'm gonna make it work. Sex ain't all of that. The blah, the hell it ain't. Like I'm telling you, you gonna get irritated with that little stumpy knuckle dick, because that's all it is, a knuckle.
Either she out there getting it from somebody else, or
like he don't have a girlfriend. Because he's scared.
Well, baby, if he hasn't had one yet, he still ain't gonna get one because.
Oh, please.
I'm sorry, I missed that. You said 3.5 fully. Yes, she said 3.5 fully erected. Not. Yep, you heard right.
You heard right. He don't have no girlfriend yet, and
he's like this positive pusher.
Knuckle Foodie.
His turtle has never came out the shell. So when it's not erected, that mug is just in the shell, just sitting there, and just balls just sitting there.
What are you doing?
Look at it. They gonna be mad more than mad, Foodie. They gonna be ready to fight.
So you gonna be ready to fight. Yay. That's how people get hurt. That's how people get hurt. Especially if he don't tell nobody the first time and she got to get surprised like that.
Now that's when he would get killed. That's why you just be like, no, we got to keep the lights on for a second. Nope.
This is how people get hurt. That's why I say just go to get you a whole new, you just start off fresh. I wouldn't even attempt it with no woman in debt. I just go ahead and give me a new dick. I come out the gate big bang. I get it so big I couldn't walk straight. Just go ahead on. Just start fresh.
Oh my God. I can't either, positive pusher. I cannot either with these people. These two here, a mess.
He needs counseling. That's why I had suggested those.
Miss Yo-Yo. No. She's
I don't want that sex, Auntie Yo-Yo. Nope. Sorry. Mm-mm.
This is why, like, right, he needs counseling too to get his mental straight. That's why I found 2 support groups on Facebook he could join.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
In
God.
addition,
I know you like.
Positive, I'm getting an annulment. I know that's right.
What positive?
Maybe it made to play with it.
Not mine.
And what you gonna do after that? After you play with it?
And here go Yo-Yo with the ball sets. Chat.
Made to play with
And
it.
what you gonna do? I'm sorry. Wet. No, ma'am. No. That's it. I am done. I am done. Miss Yo-Yo, you came out the bushes with a good one.
With the ball set.
You came out the bushes with a good one. Oh my goodness.
Bob can't kiss them sides. Bob can do other
Nothing
things.
after that. I
need
got
to have
nothing after
Bob
that.
all
Yeah, my index finger longer than that.
Yeah, Chad.
That's like my pinky, maybe. Maybe.
Angel said if he listening, he crying. And
I know. I hope he's not, because we started off laughing. I hope he ain't listening.
I'm telling you, join them support groups to keep your mind straight and get that GoFundMe going, get that money together.
Not the flat balls. I wonder if he do have plump balls.
He probably do.
Balls probably bigger than the
They bigger than the knuckle.
Lord. Baby. Yeah, he got the baby. He got a baby wiener. Whole thing.
That's exactly what it is. A wiener.
A baby wiener. Whole thing.
Yep.
Oh. Can it be too big though?
I don't think so.
It was like, Well, I knew this one stripper named Anaconda.
I don't think it can be.
He's pretty massive.
I dated one back in my younger days. It was fun.
Like horse. Like, don't touch me with that. I'm sorry.
Bella After Dark stories.
Yeah, don't touch me with that. That's definitely an after dark story. You know. No. Hey, Angel.
Oh, Jesus.
Me from these two.
I am putting my camera
Angel
up.
lives.
Yes, there's a such thing as too much sauce.
Look above her and look who just said something in the chat.
Hey, Angel.
Both
Y'all
Angels.
corrupting my little baby.
He is not no little baby. That's the problem. That's a grown man.
That's a grown man.
Stop calling him
Anaconda.
He always gonna be a baby to me.
Don't do that man like that.
Yeah, don't touch me with that. Nah. Don't touch me with that. Oh, yes. All right, Foodie, what you got?
Sad. I don't got nothing.
Foodie looking for more.
Do you have anything to add?
Maybe you helped me out with that question.
Yeah,
I told you.
go ahead and get a new one. I told you. There's nothing else to be said about that. There's nothing else to be said about that one.
That's why she left that for last.
Yep. Sure did. All right, guys. So we're going to close this. We're an hour and 20 minutes in. Next week, hopefully we will be able to have a panelist on. I am working behind the scenes on having someone to come in and talk about COVID-19 and what we need to do to prepare for the fall. So hopefully we'll be able to have her on next week. If not, there's always Ask the Fabs.
If you want to talk about your experience with COVID, I don't mean to cut you off. If you want to talk about your experience with COVID, hit us up on Instagram. I say Space of Love Instagram, or email us if you want to come up and talk about your experience with COVID as well.
Absolutely. Yep. And then, there's always an Ask the Fabs that will come up. So if you want to submit your anonymous questions, you can do so at our Safe Space of Love email, which is safespaceoflove@gmail.com. You don't have to include your name. Just submit your question and we'll take it from there.
It's safespaceoflove@gmail.com to submit your questions. All questions will remain anonymous.
Absolutely.
And if you ask a crazy question, you're going to get a crazy answer. I'm telling you.
Clearly, these ladies can't hold a poker face.
We love you too, Ms. Norton.
Poker face to hold. Never mind.
Thank you, Fable Lily. Yeah, Krista said, "Don't touch me with that itch." I know that.
That's right. Thank you, Fable. All right, everyone. Good night. Thank you so much for coming. We'll see you back here next week.
All right, y'all. Y'all, we staying up here.
All right, guys. See y'all later.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks.